Hello everyone and welcome back to another Theme Park Tours YouTube video, where today I'm here at the Alton Towers Resorts for another August vlog. Yeah, a couple of days ago I actually filmed an August vlog and yeah, it didn't go quite to plan. Obviously it was really hot that day and I did decide to leave the park at 3 PM. But today I came back, it's pretty cloudy as well, I've got my hoodie on, so it's not going to be hot at all. It's actually currently raining, not heavily, it's just a light sprinkle. But yeah, I'm hoping that's not going to dampen the day. Yeah, I'm going to go around the entire park, check out any new updates, including some Scarfest updates. Obviously got the new Scare Zone announcement a couple of days ago in Dark Forest. That's going to look really good for this year. Wicker Man's reopened after a closure for about a week, so I'm probably definitely going to get a ride on there. Obviously a couple of days ago I was filming my National Roller Coaster Day Challenge, where I went on the entire park and tried to ride every single roller coaster. I did do that except Wicker Man because it was closed all day. And yeah, gonna get straight around the park, then gonna head over to Dark Forest first, gonna ride on Rita to start my day. Obviously, you know, it is a good launch coaster, but yeah, let's just walk down Tower Street and start our day here. The UK's biggest theme park, Alton Towers Resort. I also forgot to mention park hours today are 10 AM through until 7 PM. Yeah, that's running from the 16th of August all the way through until the 31st of August, which is great, 9 hours of riding. And the park really does filter out. Yeah, so obviously the last couple of hours of the day, they're really quiet and you get a lot more rides in. And yeah, that's happening all the way until the end of August, 10 AM through until 7 PM. But yeah, I'm gonna head left. I'm gonna head up to Dark Forest first to start my day here at Alton Towers. Whilst I make my way up to Dark Forest, might as well just stop here, get a quick Scarefest construction update. Obviously this will be the home of the new Scare Maze here, located just outside Dark Forest, and where recently Darkest Depths was. Well, so you can't really see much, except there's a Merlin magic making van. Yeah, so this is going to be the home to the Scare Maze, and it's pretty much confirmed it's going to be based around 13. And yeah, obviously a few days ago we got the announcement of Dark Hollow, which is the new Scare Zone in Dark Forest. Not sure where that's going to be located, but yeah, that's also going to be based on the theme of 13. But yeah, let's go to Dark Forest and get on Rita first. It's looking like none of the rides are going to be open for 10 AM because they've just let people into Dark Forest. I've never seen that before, but they've held people outside of Dark Forest, unless they've just got an announcement that the rides are going to be ready for 10 AM, but not sure what that was. Anyway, if it's open, I'm going to start with Rita, the park's 2005 Intamin Hydro Launch Roller Coaster, 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. Yeah, the launch is good on this, not as good as Stealth down in Thorpe Park, but the rest of the layout is pretty poor. Here we go into Dark Forest. So Rita's going to be late opening today, so I'm going to start off with 13 and the 2010 multi-dimensional roller coaster. Yeah, don't know what to do with the queue here. You should usually put it around the side there, but they just left it. Oh, here, we're going to use a single rider queue because there's no one there. 13 then officially open today, a couple minutes before 10 AM, not bad at all. I have just heard the hydraulics testing on Rita, but no trains have been sent, so hopefully Rita should be open by the time I get off 13. There we go, Rita's just tested now, so hopefully it should be open by the time I get off 13, depending on how many people are in the single rider queue. Yeah, let's have a ride on 13. Good smooth family coaster this is, and it does always have good capacity if it's running 3 trains, which I'm sure it will be in August. Yeah, see how long it takes in the single rider queue. Oh, we've got row 5 for 13, and literally just then Alton Towers have put out a teaser for the new Scare Maze, Edge of the Forest. So yeah, I'll talk a little bit more about that after I get off 13. So then I just came off 13 there, the park's 2010 Intamin multi-dimensional roller coaster. Great ride that is, family friendly, anyone can enjoy it. The first drop is really good, and also the drop track and backward section is the highlight of the ride for me. I got row 5 straight into the single rider queue, no waiting at all. Love 13. Also just put in a clip then of the announcements of Edge of the Forest, a Dark Forest story, the new scare maze, which is located just over there. I've just watched a promotional video that looks really interesting. It looks like it's going to be story based with also a lot of stuff playing tricks on you. It looks like main character's going to be hiding in a lot of the rooms. It looks really interesting, that is. But yeah, that's coming to Scarfest this year. Obviously, we've also mentioned about Dark Hollow, the new scare zone in Dark Forest. Not sure where that's going to be located. There's not much space for a scare zone, but there has been a scare zone in Dark Forest before. Yeah, with 13, great ride. Really builds up from the edge of the forest there, the new scare maze. And yeah, Rita has just tested. It's been testing constantly. So I think I'm going to wait for Rita because there's no queue. And I want to get on Rita today. Rita's finally open then here, 20 past 10. At least to get on the launch coaster. Hopefully it's not going to go down for any more downtime like it did a couple of weeks ago. See how long the queue takes. Don't look that many people in front of me. Should be on the first couple of trains. So that just came off Rita there, the Park 2005 Intimate Hydraulic Launch Roller Coaster. I do really love the launch on Rita, but after my row 8 ride there, the rest of the elements were a bit rough and shaky. Oh, my shoulders are hurting after that. Shouldn't have put my hands up. But yeah, I waited 20 minutes in the queue. Yeah, it's a shame it opened a little bit later, but it's not the end of the world. Walking past the Sky Ride, the actual motor is testing, but there's no gondolas in the Dark Forest station. Not sure if that's going to be open. Obviously last week it wasn't open. I just thought I'd take a stroll up to the world of David Walliams. Probably give a ride on Hex after I've done that, because Hex is a good roller coaster ride. If Hex was a roller coaster, I'd be pretty surprised. Imagine that, walking through the pre-show that you get on like a Mack hyper coaster in the towers. That'd be crazy. But yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit about the Amigos in the Afterlife, obviously the family scare maze. And yeah, I'll make my way into the world of David Walliams as well. Probably not going to do any rides in there because I'm not that good, but it'll probably be empty anyway. So I'll start down here before we go to the main attraction in this area. So down here is the Troco Treat Town, sponsored by Haribo's. This has been here for, God, I want to say like 3 years now. It's been here for a long time, so the queue line will all be down here. And you enter through this door here. Obviously, you know, you enter parts of the old Charlie and the Chocolate Factory building. And yeah, obviously you knock on, God, them pigeons scared me. You knock on the doors and yeah, you just see a little bit of theme. You knock on the doors and you get treats and all the different characters inside the I think it's a maze. I'm not sure if you can see anything over there. You can just see a little bit of the bunting. Yeah, it is a paid, obviously all the attractions here, besides the 2 scare zones, Burial Grounds and also Dark Hollow, they're both free. But obviously like Troco Treat Down and the main says they're all an upcharge attraction. So that's one of the attractions done. Next up, in the old Dungeons building, Land of the Dead, Amigos in the Afterlife. Yeah, obviously last year for Scarfest, I said in my Scarfest vlog, I really wish they would do something with the facade. As you can see, you've got this nice entrance piece, all colourful, and then they just left the old Dungeons building. Don't look the best in my opinion, that, but I'm sure they have an idea about that. Whilst I'm here, I might as well talk about it. is a long time coming. This right here will be the entrance to the new roller coaster, which will be in an indoor roller coaster past them trees. And I believe they don't have planning permission anymore. They lost it because they didn't actually start any construction. That's a shame. Typical Alton Towers. Anyway, gonna take a walk around the world of David Walliams. I mean, it's on its last legs. I mean, look how dead it is. This Wicker Man opened in 2021. Used to be really popular, and now obviously the little carousel has no queue. All the buildings look tired. It literally reminds me of when it was Cloud Cuckoo Land. Look how empty it is. Obviously this is where Flavio's Fabulous Fandango was, part of the retro squad. And yeah, this has just been left completely empty, with no sign of anything to come. I mean, look at all this down here. It looks so tired and worn out. I think it could be one of the last few seasons we see of David Walliams' world, because it's just not that popular, and they could really do a better theme over here. But the lights are fantastic. And there's the indoor ride. Thanks to going to the ride. I only had one ride on that this season. But yeah, obviously also got the Cloud Cuckoo cars. That's a separate area than this. There's a little own area. But yeah, that's literally all I wanted to say. Gonna have a ride on Hex, Legend of the Towers now. Time for Hex then, the Hex, the Legend of the Tower. It opened back in 2000 here. It is a Vekoma madhouse. Obviously it is an experience rather than just a ride. Yeah, obviously you go through multiple different pre-shows, and yeah, it's just a really fun experience, and there's no queue, so perfect. So on this Vekoma madhouse. There's no signal on the TVs. Oh, all of them are broken. Oh no, they're working. Don't know what that was. No key for Hexan, which is perfect. Do love all the theme in the queue line. Yeah, it's gone Hex, the Legend of the Towers. I'll talk to you after. What a fantastic ride Hex, the Legend of the Towers is. It's such a phenomenal attraction, especially when it came back to the park in the year 2000. It's not just a ride, it's an experience. It's a 10-minute experience. You go through 3 different pre-shows and then obviously end up in the vault scene. And I just noticed, can you believe it? People are actually walking the correct way. Yeah, I decided to go the wrong way through the exit, just for a change. But yeah, what a fantastic ride Hex is. It's one of my favourite dark rides in the park and in the UK. I mean, absolute spectacular. Where else in the world can you be transformed into another dimension like on Hex? I wish more parks would have bought a Vekoma madhouse like Alton Towers did of Hex, or Rita Man did with the Haunting. It's just a phenomenal ride experience. And obviously it didn't have to be a dark theme like the Haunted at Rita Manor or Hex at Alton Towers. Look at Monster Party at Legoland Windsor Resort. That's a happy theme. It doesn't have to be, you know, a dark theme. Just so I gotta get this in. Look at this. Absolutely spectacular. Absolutely love Her Ladyship's Gardens. But yeah, what a fantastic ride Hex Legend of the Towers is. I mean, you enter the towers, you go through all the pre-shows, then you end up in the Her Ladyship's Gardens. It's beautiful. But yeah, that's a good start to the day. 3 major rides in just less than an hour. They can head up to X Sector now and do Rita and Oblivion first, and then the Smiler. But yeah, what a ride Hex is. Opening in 2015 is the Altonville Mine Tours Uncover Legends of the Skin Snatchers. Yeah, this maze has been here at the park for 10 consecutive seasons now, and yeah, for a 10th season it's coming back as Altonville Mine Tours. Last year we had a little abbreviation of Altonville Mine Tours, Tiny's Revenge. Yeah, Tiny's not going to be part of the attraction this year, but yeah, I wish we could get some fresh new things like we're seeing in Dark Forest. Down this path then we had some of the construction, string lights, and also the speakers while they're going into place for this maze. Obviously this is where the queue line runs before entering into the towers for Altonville Mine Tours. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as last year and all the other years. I wish we could get some new stuff. Anyway, I'm going to go on Oblivion now, the world's first vertical drop roller coaster. Don't look down. Yeah, Oblivion's currently advertised on a 35-minute queue, so I'm going to use a single rider queue which they implemented for this year. Yeah, the queue is literally just here. But yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. Obviously it is pretty early on in the morning. This one gets quite busy later on throughout the day. But yeah, let's do Oblivion, the world's first vertical drop roller coaster. So then just waited 10 minutes in this single rider queue to get a ride on Oblivion, the world's first vertical drop roller coaster. Opened back here in 1998. Got a back row, and I do love Oblivion. The drop is fantastic. One of the best drops here in the UK, probably second, just after Hyperion, the tallest and fastest roller coaster here in the UK, located at Thorpe Park. But yeah, Oblivion, fantastic roller coaster that is. 180 foot vertically. Is a sensation. You cannot get on another roller coaster here in the UK. And yeah, I was on the back row, a bit more intense going down the drop and into the hole there. But my favourite seat is in the middle on the front row. The views are spectacular, great hold as well. Nearly 4 seconds of hanging just before you drop. Usually you get like less than a second. But yeah, fantastic. Good operations as well. It's 5 shuttles, double station, sending the trains out quickly. Gonna do the Smiler now, the world's first 40-looping roller coaster. Time for the Smiler then, the world's first 40-looping roller coaster. Currently advertised on a 70-minute queue, but yeah, there is a single rider queue, which I'll be taking advantage of. So then just came off the Smiler there, the world's first 40-looping roller coaster. Driven back here in Exeter in 2013. 14 different versions to make up that ride. It's really intense. I got a row 3 after waiting 10 minutes in the single rider queue. Not bad at all. And yeah, in terms of my ride, it was really smooth for a row 3. I'm near the back. And yeah, even on the final few versions where it is a little bit rough and shaky, it was alright. Yeah, but I have just had the biggest scare ever. So I was walking through the exit and I was the last one to get my bag, so there was no one around me. And there was no audio. I was like, this is a bit strange. There's always some audio in the exit corridor. And I was walking through and the audio just started, it kicked in. I was like, oh my god. But yeah, it's a little funny story for you after a ride on the Smiler. Yeah, I'm pretty hungry now. It's almost 12 o'clock, so I think I'm going to get some dinner. And then I might ride Spinball Wizard and see some new merchandise in Towers Trading Company. So then I'm making my way over to a bench, which is personally my favourite in the entire resort. This bench over here, literally, it's so secluded and you're just away from everyone. And yet awesome views of the towers. Yeah, look at all these birds. I'm gonna fall over. Seagulls, and obviously the classic Alton Towers ducks. Here's one of them now, chilling out. Look at them. We're gonna get some food on this bench here. We're looking over at the awesome views of Tower Street and also the Towers ruins. It's a perfect bench. Yeah, so let's eat something. They're gonna head over to Spinball Wizard just over there. I've just literally just sat down and already all the ducks are coming over. I haven't got any food out yet. I'll update you to see how many more ducks come before I get literally attacked. So then, obviously just before then, I said how many ducks are going to appear when I eat my food. Look at this. Look at this. Like, I've never seen so many ducks around one table ever. You got 3 ducks over here just doing this constantly. Anyway, I'm going to head over to Spinball Wizard, the marathon spinning roller coaster, which opened back in 2004. That has also got a single rider queue, currently advertised on 55 minutes. I just noticed that Wicker Man is on a 30-minute queue, so I might do Wicker Man if it's still short, or I'll just do that at the end of the day. But yeah, great views over Tower Street there. But yeah, let's head over to Spinball Wizard. Have a Spinball Wizard then, the park 2004 marathon spinning coaster, only on a 45-minute queue now. And yeah, there's literally no one in the single rider queue. Let's do it. Just came off Spinball Wizard at the park 2004 marathon spinning coaster. Had 2 rides in there, why not? There was no people in the single rider queue either time. Yeah, fun little coaster, intense spin, not that rough as well, especially for Spinball Wizard. Yeah, waited, nothing. I mean, there's no one in the single rider queue now, but I'm not going to do it a 3rd time in a row. But yeah, still on 45 minutes queue. It's not actually that busy at the park today. I thought it would be, not really. Anyway, we're going to head up to Towers Trading now, and see if there's any merchandise since I was last here. Here on Tower Street then, we're going to take a quick look around Towers Trading Company, the main gift shop here at Alton Towers. Yeah, I'm not going to go back into CBeebies line because obviously I did film a little bit in there on my National Roller Coaster Day vlog, so check that video out if you haven't seen it already. Yeah, I do love this gift shop. Obviously it's got all of the every single ride merch in this gift shop. It is the main one. I'm not actually sure what is classed as the main gift shop at Thorpe Park. Is it the Island Shop in the Dome or the Mega Store in Amity? I don't actually know the exact, the actual main gift shop. It's sort of a bit of both. Yeah, I'm going to quickly take a quicker look around, see if there's any new merchandise, since I came straight away. New Alton Towers jacket, kind of the ones that what the staff wear. £50 for that. Or should you get your million pass discounts, 20% off if you are. There's also a grey one here, also for £50. The Towers resin has come back, £20 for that. It usually comes around some of that one. Are you a YouTuber? Yeah, I am. Wait, what's your account? Luke Theme Park Thrills on YouTube. Thank you. Got these summer sizzles, buy one get one half price, £8 for each pin badge. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can see any new ones. Oh, this with Gangster Granny. Yeah, I think there is some new ones somewhere, maybe over here. Can't find any. I swear there is. No. Well, so you got all your different pin badges. I also checked out this in a few videos ago. Oh, it's the new Smiler range for Smiley World. Yeah, still unsure about that. Moderately priced. Oh, this is nice. This hot jump here. Oh, I didn't see this. I thought it was just like the one eye. But yeah, I'm not sure about the Smiley World.
Do you know what your YouTube channel is called?
Yeah, so I just put the video here. Oh, that was cool. Yeah, just met a fan of my YouTube channel, subscribed. But yeah, there's nothing new over in the Smiler section. Go check out here. Obviously, there's not many Nemesis stuff in this main gift shop. It's all down. It's a Supply Store Bunker 94, but these are new, I believe. £3.50, I think. I think it's a book. Yeah, it's like a little notebook you can have. Yeah, I feel like I am missing something. I feel like there's some new merchandise around the gift shop here, but I can't quite find it. Unless it's over here somewhere. Obviously got Scarfest coming up. I'm so excited for Scarfest, and also Friday night, so we have vlog for that. And also I'll be checking out Chessington World of Adventures Halloween event, Halloween for the first time, which I'm really excited for that. Yeah, I don't think I can see any new merchandise in the gift shop here. Oh, here we go. The Oblivion resin. Yeah, that's good. Obviously before they had a resin, but this does look a little bit better. Obviously the drop is more of an 87.5 degree, which is real life. Yeah, that's priced.
So, can I get a picture?
Yes, cheers. Yeah, and then obviously just down here is the 13 resin. That's really cool. And obviously, yeah, they've got the little details. Obviously in real life, that head is missing, which is cool. Got the reef. £18 for the resin. They really need to add more prices. £18 for the Oblivion one, more prices, and also make them a little bit clearer, because yeah, it's a little bit difficult to see. But yeah, I think I'm gonna head over to Wicker Man, see if the queue time is at 30 minutes still. Yeah, not much new merchandise as I thought in the gift shop there. But yeah, a couple of new resins for £18, which is moderately priced, I think. But yeah, pretty nice. Obviously, like I said before, you do get your Million Pass discount, 20% off if you're on Million Pass discount. I think that is gold and platinum. If you are a silver or I can't think of the other one, it's only 10% off. I guess you still get a little bit of a discount off your merchandise, and also food and drink around the park. And that's not just at Alton Towers, that is for Chessington, Thorpe Park, Legoland, and I think Hardy Park and Guardland in the Million Pass. But yeah, obviously it's still pretty good that you get a little discount. I think we're going to take a stroll through Midday Bay, see any updates around there, and then see if Wicker Man's still 30 minutes. Haven't been on that in a couple of weeks, so I'm really excited to get back on the GCI wooden roller coaster. So we're going to take a quick stroll around Midday Bay here, the pirate area, which opened back in 2008. Just sort of quickly mention, whilst it's going to go over, yeah, the Scarfest is back open now, which is great, because obviously it is a huge park, and these little transportation rides really go a long way. Yeah, I don't really see any updates soon, but obviously this area does hold 4 different rides and then an attraction. Obviously got Heave Ho here, Marauders Mayhem, Wicker Man, Battle Galleons, and obviously Sharkbait Reef, the sea life in Midday Bay. And yeah, the Sharkbait Reef is actually included in park admission, which means you can go in for free, you don't have to pay anything. And it's a good little experience. You can take 5 to 10 minutes out of your day and take a stroll through a little sea life. Though it's not like the big major ones what Merlin also operates. Actually I think they sold them off, or what they did operate, like the one in Birmingham. But yeah, it's still a fun little sea life in the park, which is really cool at Alton Towers. Yeah, walking around, I don't see any changes, not really many changes halfway through the season in Midday Bay. These are the quick updates and upgrades around this area at the start of the year. I think I'm going to take a quick stroll through Sharkbait Reef and get some footage in there. So let's go to Sharkbait Reef then, just a quick sea life experience. It's pretty good, this one is. Good theming as well, not as just also with the creatures, but yeah, good theming around some of the tanks. Yeah, like I said before, it's not just got all these sea life creatures, it does have some really good theming, like here in Skeleton Bay. Obviously got the makeshift ship here, and obviously all the theming around here. Just to look at whilst you're exploring Sharkbait Reef. Yeah, obviously you also got the TV screens displaying all the information about the different animals in each tank, which is really helpful if you want to learn a little bit more about it. Today you've also got the touch pools going in a couple of rooms back. I didn't want to film anything there, there's a lot of people in there, and yeah, been a bit crowded here in Sharkbait Reef. It is a popular attraction. I mean, obviously it takes like 5 to 10 minutes out of your day, come and explore some of the fish. Yeah, it's really good. Obviously we did this one a couple of years ago. Colony Cove, this one's called. And this has got the leaf cutter ants here as well. Can't see any here today. It's my favourite part of Sharkbait Reef, the main ocean tank here. Then you can walk in between these two tanks here in a tunnel. It's really good. As you can put your head through there as well, you get a nice look in. But yeah, just a quick tour around Sharkbait Reef. And yeah, I'm going to look at Wicker Man now. I keep going on about Wicker Man, I still haven't gone to it, but I will now. Let's go. Here it is, Big Bob. Obviously been closed for the past week now. It actually reopened today on the 20th of August after a little bit of essential maintenance. But yeah, here we are at Wicker Man. I'm not going to do it right now. Currently advertised on a 60-minute queue. That just seemed a little bit steep to me. But yeah, I'm going to probably head up to the Curse at Alton Manor. And I'll probably have my day here on Wicker Man because I don't really want to wait 60 minutes just yet.
Please remain seated.
Presenting some off-road footage of the Congo River Rapids here, the rapids right here at the park, which opened back in 1986. But yeah, not going to do it today. Most likely to do the one in Mine Trail, so I did that last time I came in for my National Roller Coaster Day challenge. But yeah, I'm not going to do the rapids. I think it's about like a 40-minute queue, don't really want to wait in that. But yeah, so I'm definitely going to have a ride on the Curse at Alton Manor. This one has really good capacity, has 6 seats, and they're constantly running cars on the Curse at Alton Manor. Originally opened back in 1992 as the Haunted House before being transformed to Jewel. The Haunted House strikes back in 2003 and then it reopened in 2023 as the Curse at Alton Manor. Yeah, I really love the Curse. All the theming and the set pieces and the audio really makes this attraction good. Yeah, I'll see a lot of people say, oh, we don't have that big of a queue, let's just skip it. But no, it's a really good attraction. It doesn't have a big queue because how much capacity it has. Yeah, located down here in Gloomy Ward. Let's go.
First of December 1891, Mr. and Mrs. Alton held a party to celebrate the turning of a new year. However, on the final chime of midnight, the manor appeared to be struck by a storm of supernatural proportions. All known occupants of the house perished. That is, aside from the owner's only child, Emily.
Father, please may I go to the party?
Just had a great ride on the Curse at Alton Manor there, waiting literally nothing there in the queue line. You never do, because it's got such a good throughput. Yeah, on my own, all the effects are working on that. That was really good. Down here in Forbidden Valley there, Nemesis Sub-Terra is on a 15-minute queue. We're going to pass that. I haven't done that for a couple of months now. But yeah, it's not the most exciting ride, is it? You know, when you do it a lot of times in a row, you get kind of bored of it. There's a helicopter, awesome piece of theming for last year when they really transformed the Forbidden Valley. Yeah, I think I do Nemesis Reborn and Toxicator. Probably going to do Galactica I'm not a big fan of that coaster. It does have a single rider though. It's just the restraints are really restrictive and the throughputs aren't the best, which I might do an actual dedicated video talking all about the future of Galactica. But yeah, I'm not going to do it today. I did it last week, but I will definitely have a ride on Nemesis Reborn. 20 minutes for Nemesis Reborn is not bad at all. Yeah, I didn't even look 20 minutes in there. Let's go. So just came off Nemesis Reborn now, waited about 20 minutes in the main queue, advertised perfectly there, and yeah, I got a back ride. My favourite seat on Nemesis Reborn is really intense in the back, and just a whip on some of the inversions like the vertical loop and the first corkscrew is really snappy and intense. The first drop is fantastic on the back, you get whipped down there and it just really pick up a lot of speed. For only a pretty small drop, the intense helix is one of the best helixes I've ever done. Probably my personal favourite moments on Nemesis Reborn. Absolutely fantastic and more than worth it a 20-minute queue at Alton Towers for a back ride. And literally Nemesis Reborn, nothing tops it here at Alton Towers. It's the best coaster here, and Nemesis Inferno at Thorpe Park is nothing compared to the beast. Whereas Nemesis Reborn at Alton Towers Resort. It's time for Toxicator now, the suspended horse top spin down here in Forbidden Valley, which I did a couple of months back. Yeah, what a fantastic ride this is. Only advertised on a 15-minute queue, but it does have a single rider queue which I'll take advantage of. And yeah, I'll put some off-ride footage for you. I'll Toxicator in now. So that just came off Toxicator there, this park suspended horse top spin, which opened back on the 15th of March 2025. Waited just over an hour for Toxicator. Yeah, broke down whilst I was in the single rider queue, not good at all, but they got the ride up and running. Obviously safety is paramount at these theme parks. If it's not 110% safe, they're not going to operate the coaster. On terms of single rider, yeah, it was still quite long. There's about 10 people in front of me. There's not many people in there at all now, but yeah, just slow operations on Toxicator, then it broke down, so I waited over an hour for the ride. On terms of the ride, I was the first gondola back on, so they didn't have all the water effects running, so I didn't get wet at all. But yeah, I'm probably not going to do that again because how slow the operations are. I think I'm going to try and do Nemesis Reborn again, as that's only on a 20-minute queue, and that's not bad at all, so let's go. 20 minutes for Nemesis Reborn, not bad at all. It's awesome being a reverted roller coaster. So I've just had a front row ride on Nemesis Reborn and I waited 30 minutes in the queue there. Not bad at all for an August trip. Yeah, I absolutely love the front row ride on Nemesis. You get all the good views across Forbidden Valley. And yeah, I mean, it is a fantastic roller coaster with all the terrain and stuff. And obviously it is a back row coaster in my opinion. But yeah, I do love a good front row ride too. I'm going to see what the queue time for Nemesis Sub-Terra is. I've done that in a few weeks now. And I do kind of want to go on it. But yeah, I'll check what the queue time is. And I'll probably do Curse or Manor. But what a great ride on Nemesis Reborn. I do love this theming at the top of Forbidden Valley with the helicopter. And all the theming down here. And yeah, I'm going to do Nemesis Sub-Terra since it's only on a 10-minute queue. That's the only ABC drop tower ride. So I've just came off Nemesis Sub-Terra there, which opened back in 2012. It's the ABC drop tower ride. It's 4 towers in the main building and they all drop after a certain time. I've got all the special effects like the water effects, like the leg ticklers and all that. It's really intense if you don't know what's going on. So there's a height restriction of 1.4 meters. Yeah, I do really like Nemesis Sub-Terra and literally I waited 5 minutes, so it's all worth it. It is a shame that this year there is no actors in the exit corridor. That really does make the attraction. After they go into the second lift with where Nemesis attacks, technically there usually is actors for last season, but also with the cut of entertainment this year around the Merlin Entertainment Parks, that means there's no actors in the final exit corridor, which is a shame, but it's still a really intense ride experience. I must do. I haven't done it in ages, but yeah, it's a really good attraction. I do recommend it. Gonna head over to the Curse at Alton Manor now. Another dog ride here at Alton Towers in Gloomywood. Oh, I absolutely love this ride. Back down here in Gloomywood for a second ride on the Curse at Alton Manor today. Yeah, like I said earlier, it's a crowd eater. Never has a queue. Currently advertised on 5 minutes. Not bad at all. So then I've just came off a second ride on the Curse at Alton Manor. What a fantastic ride that is. Yeah, there's the towers behind me. I'm making my way to the Smiler for a second ride of the day. I think Oblivion's closed, but if I do Smiler, I'm hoping Oblivion will be open. But yeah, it's just gone 3:30, so I still have like 3 hours left of the day here. It shuts at 7. I'm going to end my day on Wicker Man because on an evening Wicker Man is insane. I can't wait to get night rides on that for Scarfest. But yeah, I'm probably going to do Smile and Oblivion and then maybe like Rita or 13 again. But yeah, I'll see where it takes me for the rest of the day. Walking into X Sector again. I'm going to have a ride on the Smiler and Oblivion. Yeah, I think Oblivion is still closed, so I mean I'll try and get on it again. We're going to start here on the Smiler again for 14 looping roller coaster. Doesn't seem that busy at all around here. It's pretty much dead all the way through this area. Yeah, X Sector really quietens down at about 4 PM and so does Forbidden Valley. Yeah, Forbidden Valley is a great place to end the day. I think Oblivion might be testing, but I can't see any shutters on there. But yeah, let's do the Smiler. Gonna do the single rider queue again, and I'll put some off-ride footage in for you. So I just came off a Road 2 ride on the Smile and I waited about 30 minutes in the single rider queue. Yeah, there was nothing actually in the optical room, it was just all upstairs. Yeah, that was really rough compared to my earlier ride on Road 3. The final few inversions really made my head shake to the side. But yeah, I got absolutely soaked on the new water effects on the second airtime hill. They've been refurbished a couple of weeks ago, which is really good to see the Marmalizer fully in action. Oblivion's still closed, unfortunately. But I think I might head up to Dark Forest, get a ride on Rita and 13. And yeah, I'll see. I mean, I've still have like 3 hours left of the day. These 7 o'clock closes are amazing to get as many rides as you can on these roller coasters. Back down here in Dark Forest then, they're going to start off with 13. It is advertised 25 minutes, but it does have a single rider queue. And Rita's 40 minutes, so I'm probably going to give that a skip. I mean, I have done it already today, this morning. But the queue's not too bad. I might give it another go, because you know, Rita does have a good launch, and haven't done it a lot this season since its major downtown issues in 2025. Yeah, when I was walking up to Dark Forest, just met Sean Sandberg from Theme Park Worldwide. Yes, I put the photo in on screen now. But yeah, let's go down to 13 again and get another ride on the awesome Intamin family coaster. 25 minutes for 13 is not bad. It's just hit 4 o'clock actually. Yeah, so we've got loads of time left. I mean, like I said when I was at the Smile, these 7 o'clock closes are brilliant. You can get so many rides, and I think this will be my 15th ride, and you know, I have 3 hours left. I'm going to end my day on Wicker Man. But yeah, what a fantastic day it's been. Let's go on 13. So then just came off another ride on 13, and I waited like 15 minutes in the single rider queue, and I got row 3. That was a really fun ride. It's so smooth and really enjoyable for every family member. Yeah, it's not even that long of a queue now, 45 minutes. Sorry, 25 minutes. Rita, literally no queue when I was walking through the exits. I'm going to go on Rita again. And yeah, I'll put some off-road footage for you now. Rita's back open then. Yeah, not many people left in the queue line. A lot of people actually left after the downtime. So I should be straight on this. Might even wait for the front row if there's no queue. Never mind, there's a staff member outside the front and Rita's actually gone down. That's probably why the queue is so quiet. But yeah, I'm probably going to wait around for a bit, because obviously if it does reopen shortly, that's going to be like 15-20 minutes max for the Intamin hydraulic launch coaster. So I just had a row 7 ride there on Rita. What a fantastic launch that is. I mean, it's nowhere near as good as Stealth down at Thorpe Park. But yeah, when Rita's been closed for a while and the Alton Towers don't have a launch coaster, it's always great to get back on Rita. In terms of the rest of the layout, it was quite rough for a row 7. Yeah, my shoulders are really hurting. But yeah, I mean, I still have like, I think like an hour and a half, I checked the time and quite a bit. I think it's an hour and a half left of the day. Like I've been saying, I want to finish on Wicker Man, so I think I'm probably going to head back over to X Sector, try and do the Smiler for the 3rd time, and try and go on Oblivion again, because obviously last time I was down there it was closed, but it did reopen when I was in Dark Forest. But yeah, it's been a fantastic day already, so I've got a few hours left to go. Back here in X Sector then, yeah, I think I'm going to start with Oblivion first, because I didn't do it last time. The world's first vertical drop roller coaster. That's on a 10-minute queue, which isn't bad at all. And then yeah, I'll probably use the single rider queue anyway, and then I'll go on the Smiler again for the 3rd time today. It's not even 10 minutes, actually 5 minutes. Yeah, but I think I'll still use the single rider queue, because why not? So then I just had 2 front row rides on Oblivion there, literally no one in the queue, walk on, it still is now. Yeah, absolutely love the front row on Oblivion. The views from the top of the lift hill across the Staffordshire moorlands is fantastic before plummeting 68 miles per hour, 180 foot vertically. Yeah, going to do the Smiler now and everything. That's got longer of a queue, and literally it's only 5:30. We still have an hour and a half of rides. I'm still going to end the day on Wicker Man. I'm thinking after doing the Smiler, I'm going to head back to Forbidden Valley and do Nemesis, Toxicator and the Curse a couple more times. So let's go on the Smiler. We're also supposed to leave roller coaster. So I just came off a back row ride on the Smiler, and I waited about 30 minutes in the single rider queue. Yeah, it was pretty rough on the back row there. Oh, the final few inversions were really headbangy, and the second inversion after the first lift hill, that's got a really big rattle when you're coming out of that inversion into the first dive loop. Yeah, that's really rough and uncomfortable, but the 2 airtime moments on there are fantastic. I've got about an hour left of my day here at the park until it shuts. I'm going to head over to Forbidden Valley, and then I'm going to finish my day on Wicker Man. So let's go down to the valley. Nemesis Reborn is only on a 5-minute queue, so I'll probably have a couple of rides on this before I head into Toxicator. So I just came off 2 more rides on Nemesis Reborn, one on row 3 and another on row 6. Both rides were incredibly intense. It's been running all day. Yeah, that was incredible, especially down here on the Helix. What a fantastic ride Nemesis Reborn is. I've got 30 minutes until ride close. I'm going to do Toxicator one last time, and I'm going to head over to Wicker Man to feed the flames on an awesome day here at Alton Towers Resort. 5 minutes is not bad at all for a brilliant flat ride like Toxicator. Yeah, when I first rode it back in March, I was blown away with all the effects and theming. It's amazing. Unfortunately, I think today is the first day with no summit water on. Yeah, which basically means we're not going to get soaked anymore. So then just had another ride on Toxicator there, you know, like literally straight up into from the single rider queue into my bay. Yeah, I was facing Galactica again. I do think I prefer that side out of the two. Yeah, like I was saying before, I think they've stopped the summer cycle of the water, so that means you don't get wet at all now. Yeah, you're nowhere near the water fountains, but it's still a good ride and a must-do attraction if you do like intense flat rides. It's such an intense ride, and a ride where Alton Towers needed another intense flat ride. Obviously we lost Enterprise a couple of years back in X Sector, and most recently the Blade last year. Alton Towers needs to get probably another flat ride in either Dark Forest or X Sector. But yeah, I've got about 25 minutes left on the day. I'm gonna head over to Wicker Man now to finish this awesome day here at Alton Towers. Here we are then for my final ride of the day on Wicker Man. Yeah, it was being closed for the past week and it reopened today. And yeah, I haven't actually been on this in a couple of weeks, so I'm really excited to get back on this GCI wooden roller coaster. Currently advertised on 35 minutes as well. Cannot complain at that. It's still a crowd pleaser, Wicker Man is. It's great to have it back open. So when Wicker Man says it's 35 minutes, I say it's just past the kiosk just up here. And as you can see, there's no one here. So I'm placing my bets it's going to be 20 minutes, which are probably just under the lift hill part of the queue line. Yeah, this is the poster coming to Wicker Man last. It's a really fun coaster. It's been running all day and it's really fast. There's never any queue like today. And awesome views of this roller coaster. I wish you'd chop them trees back a bit though. We used to get amazing views. But yeah, let's go on Wicker Man. Feed the flames. Let's go. So that just came off a row 11 ride on Wicker Man. What an experience that was, flying around them elements on the evening here at Alton Towers. One away from the back row, but it was an absolutely fantastic ride, full of airtime. The first drop was incredible, and them operations are really good on Wicker Man. It's been a fantastic day, but I'm going to talk more about that detail on Tower Street where I wrap up the vlog. But what an amazing ride Wicker Man was. I'm so happy to be back on this coaster. So I'm here on Tower Street to wrap up an amazing day. I'm just by the fog fountains. Where do I start? I've done every single roller coaster except Galactica and Wicker Man more than once. A great operations, 10 AM through until 7 PM. Got loads of rides, 23 to be exact. I've done rides what I don't really do, like Nemesis Sub-Terra and Spinball Wizard twice. It's been a fantastic day. All the operations have been good. Most rides have been open pretty much throughout the whole day, except a few exceptions, but you know, these things happen. Safety is paramount at these theme parks. Obviously I'm at Theme Park Worldwide as well. And I don't know if you noticed, but when I was in Tower Street earlier, this lad came up and asked for a photo, which was really great. But yeah, what a fantastic day it's been. My next vlog will probably be in September, probably back at the Alton Towers Resort. But yeah, what a fantastic day it's been here at the UK's biggest theme park. If you've enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram at LukeThemeParkThrills. I've been Luke, goodbye.